get it started with some warm-up here. Kind of go through each movement with just body weight to get us warmed up. So for the first exercise, we're gonna squat with knee cycles. So we're gonna squat. We're going to do that squat down to our knees, bring it back up, and complete that squat. So we're gonna do about, let's go 15 today. You're really gonna hit those legs, especially those quads. As we come up, make sure we stay in that squat, and then up. Okay, so when we are doing it with the bag, you can either carry it in front of your chest, or you can also wear the bag on your back. Our 10th rep, nice and slow, especially for those knee cycles. Don't want to bang those knees too hard on the floor, but if you got some mats or carpet, it's a little easier on your knees. And let's go ahead and do one more. Ooh. Shake out those legs. This one's already hard without any weight. Number 2, we got our push-ups. So when we do this with a bag, we're going to wear it on our back for that extra resistance and load on our back. So up to you if you want to do it on your toes. If you can't do it on your toes, just do those push-ups on your knees. Let's do 15 to warm up. Alright. For exercise 3 and 4, we're doing reverse lunge with the shoulder press. For the warm-up, we'll just do alternating reverse lunge, raising our arms overhead. We'll do 10 pairs. Stepping back into the lunge, raising our arms, and reset. Make sure those knees are pointing straight forward, as with your toes. Keeping that nice upright posture. Goals, try to get those knees 90 degrees at the bottom, or close to. Alright, next up we got bag swings. Kind of like doing kettlebell swings, except we're using a bag. So for the warm-up, we're just going to swing our hips back and forward. Swing those arms with you. Nice and tall at the top, hips all the way back. And as we bend over, keep that back straight though. Feel that stretch in the hamstring. And 15. Alright. Next up we got our single arm rows. Let's just do some chain breakers to warm up our back. So, palms facing down. Imagine you're pulling that chain apart. Driving those elbows backwards. Really squeeze our shoulder blades at the back. Alright, we got our plank with side toe tap and knee tuck. Maybe bring that camera down a bit so you can see it a little more. So we'll be in our plank position with that toe tap to the side. And then a knee tuck, kind of like a mountain plank. So toe tap, knee drive, knee tuck, while maintaining that plank. So we are working pretty much your full body here. Shoulder stability, working the glutes as we step to the side, working those hips, working the core. And this one we're going slow since we have the load on our back. And let's go one more sequence. Should really feel it in the core there. And lastly, bicep curls. We can warm this up even with our own body weight. Start with the left palm forward, right hand. You're gonna hold on to your own hand using it as resistance. And we're gonna curl up with the left. And coming back down, using the opposite hand as an opposite force. Hey Hoity, thank you for the lurk. Five more. Alright, and then we're just gonna switch up our arms, switch up our grip. Make it a nice, slow, deliberate motion. As you're curling up, that left hand should be pushing down. Halfway here. The beauty of this, you can work on both eccentric and concentric. Ooh. And one more. This bicep should be fired up. Whew. All right. Warm-up is complete. Going through the basic motions of our exercises that we'll be doing with the back. So I've got the timer on the screen so you can follow along. Again, each exercise is going to be 45 seconds, 15 seconds of rest between each exercise, 0.3 rounds total, 90 seconds of rest in between each round to cover. So we're going to go ahead and start the timer. Exercise 1, squat with the knee cycle. So again, you can either carry the bag in front of you or you can wear the bag. Alright, so starting with that squat, knee cycle all the way down, Back up to that squat. And so great thing about the bag is you can load it up with different types of weight, textbooks, different type of books, anything. And want to keep that upright posture, core engaged throughout. Next up, we got our push-ups. Okay, set those wrists up below your shoulder, chest to tuck, all the way up into that plank. Again, with the added weight, you can slow down the motion. And if it's too much, stay on your knee. Really hitting the chest, the triceps, also that core. Maintaining that flat back. Alright, reverse lunge, shoulder press. Start with my left hand. Be stepping back with the left feet. And step back into that lunge. Press. Up and reset. Nice compound movement, working both the lower body, upper body, core stability at the bottom. And switching sides. Again, if it's too heavy, just remove some weight. Too light, add more weight. Stepping back to the right, raising that right arm up. Try to keep that wrist straight as you're pressing that bag up. Don't let your hands fall off to the side. Knuckles up. Just like you're punching the ceiling straight up. After that, we got our back swings. So make sure your legs are wide enough so that your bag can pass through for those swings. Again, it's all about that hip hinge. So really bring those hips back. Feel those hamstrings. Nice and tall at the top. Point that nose down to the floor at the bottom. Our single arm rows. I've got this little riser for me, just so I have more range of motion for my rows. And chest facing down. Roll it up, elbow to your ribs. if it's a light, control on the way down, nice and slow. And switching sides. All right. All right, we got our plank, the side toe tap, plus the knee tucks. Strong plank position, toe tap, knee tuck, knee tuck. Really push down with your hands, maintaining that balance, especially when we lift 1 foot off the floor. Really engage at the core to work that counterbalance. All right, bicep curls. We're gonna go regular and then wide as well, alternating. Start off regular curl, straight up and wide, straight to the side and up. Hitting different angles in the area of the biceps. I'm going to finish off with the right side. Let's go. To the front and to the side. So here we want to try our best to stay upright as well, so we're not leaning over to one side. Control on the way down, adding that extra tension to those biceps. And time. That is round one. Now we know what we're doing. Round two, we can pick up that pace as we're familiar with the movements. Take this time to adjust the weights. You can add more, or if it's too heavy, take some stuff out, or use something else that is light. So not too much cardio for this one. Focusing more on the strength side of things, slowing the movement down, really adding that tension, resistance to our muscles. So really feel those muscles working instead of just going through the motion. So this is what we call the mind-muscle connection. Okay, so really be mindful of which muscles you're working on. So we're going back to the top now. Squat knee cycles. If those knee cycles are giving you too much problems, just stick with those squats, no problem. Round 2, let's go. Squat, knee cycle. So this is a quite practical movement, since sometimes we come down to our knees to pick things up, and you want to be able to safely come on up. Especially if you have children or working with children, you might find that you're on your knees with those kids. Got our push-ups next. Okay. Focus on full range of motion. You never know where you might find yourself in a situation when you're stuck on the floor and something's on top of you. You can push yourself up. You can get out of that sticky situation. Reverse lunge, shoulder press. Left hand, left feet stepping back into that lunge and press. Really working our leg stability. Switch sides. Let's go. Alright, so depending on what kind of job you have, shoulder strength is important, especially if you carry things overhead. Constantly reaching and lifting things, especially for those high physical labor jobs. Or if you're going on vacation, you're on an airplane and you have a carry-on. Excellent. Let's go. straps slopping the floor. Chest facing down, hips back. Bring your elbow up towards the rib. Pause for a second at the top, slowly control on the way down. Now if you're working on machinery and stuff, this is a good one for you. Even something as simple as pulling on a door. Who knows? One day you might come across this heavy door. Always better to be prepared. Plank with the side toe taps plus the knee tuck sequence. Again, establish that strong plank position. Step, step, tuck, tuck. Finishing up with the bicep curls. Again, going regular to Y. Control it. And to the left side. Try your best to keep the elbow where it is. focusing heavily on the bicep. Similar to push-ups, using the elbow as a hinge. Alright, 2 rounds down. Though it is not cardio, I'm still getting some sweat coming down. Those muscles are really working. So we got 1 more round left. Use those 90 seconds to recover. Hydrate, shake things off, adjust your weights as needed. In 30 seconds, we'll be hitting our 3rd and final round. Stay focused, stay locked in, and we'll finish this up. 10 seconds, 10 minutes, and we're done. Squat the knee side. Really feel those quads working. Ugh. Finish that last rep. 1 down. Push-ups next. And this one. Really work those triceps, chest. Also the core. That core strength is what's going to protect your back. Come on. Get those reps. Reverse lunge with the shoulder press. Left side first. Nice and stable into that lunge. Find that balance first before you raise that shoulder press. One more in there. Yes. Alright, balance it up to the right. one side is more balanced than the other. And for me, the right side is easier. Back swings. Tuck those straps on. Whoop. And looking out. Okay. Hip dominant movement. Small bend in the knee is fine. But try not to squat it. Instead, use those hips. Those rows next. Slow and steady. Outside. Whew. Seconds. Okay. On our plank. Tilt up. Feet up. Core should be working hard. Working every imbalance. Multi-way directions. Biceps. Last pair of exercises. Let's get those curls. 35. Work that counterbalance since the weight is on one side. Almost there. And time. Alright. Shake out those arms. Shake out those legs. Walk it off for 30 seconds. And then we'll stretch it out. Raise our left arm overhead. Gently pressing the elbow down, stretch out the tricep. And switching arms. Releasing left arm across the chest, stretching the shoulder. Release and switch. And release left palm up. Bring our palm down, facing forward. Stretching our forearm and bicep. Slowly releasing, switching arms. And release. Lacing our fingers together, palms forward. Sit that hip back down. Reaching forward, stretching the back. And slowly coming up. Let's bring our right feet forward. Behind. Bring our right feet behind. Stretch out the quad. And bring that knee forward towards our chest, stretching the glute. Bring that knee out to the side, stretching our hip. And dropping that feet down. Left ankle back. And bring that knee forward. And out to the side. And drop it down. Legs wide apart. Hips back. Palms down to the floor. Stretching our hamstring.
It's time to hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrate. Gonna get it in once I finish the stretch. And we'll walk our hands towards our left ankle. walk your hands to our right ankle. Back to the center. And walk your hands backwards, reaching behind you. That deeper stretch in the inner thighs. And bring it back to the center. Slowly rising up. Alright, that is it for our backpack workout. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And yes, stay hydrated, stay motivated.